Honorable Chairman Wiggum, Honorable Vice Chair John, and Honorable Representatives and committee members. My name is John Williams, and I was for almost 7 years a state leader in several positions for the Convention of States project. Today I stand before you simply as a resident of Ohio, a voter and taxpayer, but most importantly, a citizen of the greatest country that has ever existed on this God-given earth. Let me please begin with this question. Our U.S. Constitution is hanging on a string. And what do you plan on doing about it? Today we have become a nation based on a society of rule by man. The Constitution, once held in high esteem, is now often ignored, changed to meet the opinion of a judge or bureaucrat, or is considered to be outdated. Whereas our founders revered it and considered it a document written for the ages. Many hate this nation's form of representative republic government and are dedicated to destroying it, while others are apathetic and could care less about its rapidly deteriorating condition. The choice before us, and especially you, is plain. Responsibility or chaos, conviction or compromise, discipline or disintegration. It is not too late to reverse the present trend, but we must start now. I believe that foresight through hindsight conduces insight, which we so badly need now. You are the keys to the solution. You, the representatives of the states who jointly created the government, are the center of the recipe of the secret sauce that can save it. You have been put in this crucial position to begin the saving of our country and Constitution. In your prior hearing, Representative Genter, in an answer to a comment, recalled this: desperate times call for desperate measures, such is the case today. The founders were not custom building the Constitution for any particular age or economy. They were structuring a framework of government to fit the requirements of human nature, which does not change. Though there was hardly a single idea which our American founders put into their recipe that someone hadn't thought of before, the singularity of it all was the fact that in 1787, none of those ideas were being substantially practiced anywhere in the world. Now that many of those founder principles are fading into oblivion and all the problems have reason to plague humanity, hope is raised again. In the prior hearing, Representative Grindell alluded to the fact that many of her constituents are looking to her for hope. Representatives, you have that hope in your hands. Without elaborating on the structure of government as built by the founders, which you certainly understand, I want to focus on the most important element, other than that the power of we the people manifested in the Constitution is birthed in the Declaration of Independence, and it is unalienable and therefore absolute. That most important element to be the checks and balances, which Mr. McCarthy has already talked about, and the protection of the rights of the people. This is mentioned throughout Articles 1, 2, 3, and 4. This principle of checks and balances is lastly structured in the second part of Article 5, which is what we're here for. These checks and balances of we the people, exercised by the people's state representatives, is the key ingredient in the founders' secret sauce to save our nation. I thank you for this opportunity to testify in this most critical hearing process. And I implore you to support the COS Resolution HJR1 as the only logical and available solution to restore America.